Hello, friends. This is Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's Monday night. Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. One more time. I am hoping that you had a good day yesterday. Depending on what part of the country you are in, you could be freezing. You could have been freezing yesterday, and you are probably still freezing today. Yeah, it was freezing here. And actually, right now, it's snowing. I don't think we're going to get a lot of accumulation, and it probably won't last. But we didn't have a white Christmas, but we have a white Christmas the day after. So that is that. Hey, Mary. Hey, Judy. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Let me see who else is out there. Huckles. Hey, Huckles. Welcome, welcome. So how are you guys? As I said, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Ours was a very nice day, kind of low key, which was really nice, and good food. It was just good. It was a good all around. It was a good all around day. So I'm happy and grateful and thankful. So hey, Becky, nice to see you. So tonight I'm going to hopefully share with you the Christmas cards that I received. I was blessed by so many. And I'm hoping that a lot of you guys that are listening to this video received cards for me. I did a couple of different patterns, so I'm not exactly sure which one you might have received, but hopefully you've gotten a few, and and you were blessed by them. Hey, Cindy, thanks for joining. And Miss Mary, I think I said hi to you, but just in case I missed it. I just wanted to remind you before I do the card share that celebration is coming up. And for several of you, you should have received the catalog. It should have come in the mail by now. If it didn't, let me know. I'll follow up on that. But it's the mini catalog, which I'm not allowed to show the inside yet till it goes live, and it goes live January 5th. And then the celebration, which is free product. Again, I'm not allowed to show the inside of the catalog till it goes live. But it's free product that you can get for every $50 or $100 that you spend. So if you if you have received it and haven't looked at it, please do. It is amazing. There's a St. Patrick's Day set that we have not had. I don't even know the last time that Stampin' Up! Did a St. Patrick's Day set, so that was really exciting. And, of course, there's some beautiful flower sets, and you all know I could never have enough flower sets, right? There's some really cute stamp sets in here. So, hey, Karen, good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Karen is away in Maryland visiting her daughter and son-in-law and grandsons and having a great time. I am very sure she probably hasn't slept since she got there because Ethan is a very active, very smart little guy who I'm sure keeps her super, super busy. So let me see if I can get my computer set up correctly. Let me see. Okay. Just a little quickie. Just as you always know, if you need product, trishen.stampinup.net, you can go on my webpage, and on the left-hand side, just click shopping and start shopping. Not making a card tonight. I'm going to show cards that I received. I received so many beautiful cards, and I'm very, very grateful. It filled my heart every day to go to the mailbox and be so blessed with the beautiful cards that I received. And not every card was handmade, but every card is treasured. So I wanted to show you guys all of the cards I received. So, and they're not in any order. The only thing I separated was what was I'm going to try to come up a little bit so that I can get the full card. What was handmade versus what wasn't. But they're just as beautiful. This is a very, very pretty non-handmade card, but it gives us a great idea on how to make a handmade card. Just texturizing cardstock and putting on a label. Beautiful. That'd be absolutely beautiful. Came from a very, very dear friend. This one I love because I love the glitter and the shine of it. So it's really, really pretty. Oh yes, this came from another very dear friend. Very happy to see a card from her. This one was so pretty. I love this one because it prepares us for a card similar that I sent out, you guys. I sent out one that was just a single layer. I just stamped a single layer, and it just the color alone was so very pretty, and it was quick and it was easy, and it allowed me to get out as many cards as I could. So I was really happy for that. Hey, Anna, good to see you. Let's see. For some reason I can't see. Hey, Judy, there you are. I can't see my comments. And Miss Julie, hey, welcome. This one I love. This one comes from a good friend of mine who always sends, she's from Florida, and she always sends cards that have a Florida theme. So this is Santa in the sand, wishing us a Merry Christmas. It's painful. Although it was very cold in Florida, so they got some cold too. This is a card that came from my sister Mary Camella, which is very, very pretty, and certainly the reason that we have the season of Christmas, so I was pretty happy with that. And then this is a stunning card, isn't it? Beautiful. Really pretty embossing. Again, just a great idea that we can copy because we have some beautiful embossing. Another way that we could make a card similar to this, you guys, is we could use our stencils and see how pretty that would be as well. So those were the store-bought, but very, very treasured cards that I received. And then these are the handmade cards that I got. And every one of them I treasure and love. So if I say this is my favorite, I'll say it 5 times or 10 times, but it doesn't mean anything because they're all my favorite because I love them so much. So now I can bring this down a little bit to get it a little bit closer. Okay, let me see if I can make this just a little bit easier. Let's see. Okay, hopefully you get a good shot of that. Okay, and it has enough light. I'm missing one of my lights, so it's a little bit dark on this side of the camera. So let's do it this way. So this is one of the cards that I received. This card came from Carrie. Carrie is another demonstrator out of Texas who does bingos. So if anyone's ever looking for a fun bingo, I can hook you up. She does such an incredible job. This was a die that was in celebration over the summer that sold out. It was super, super popular. And I think it is the cutest little Christmas. And she has so much detail in here, like the little curtain for the window and so much detail and really, really pretty. So I will definitely treasure that card. It's so beautiful. And this one is also so pretty. And what I love about this is I just know how much work it went into it with all of the coloring and things and the die cut. So this is really super pretty too. Such a pretty card. And I love that it's a little bit offset. Like this is a little offset. I love that. That's really pretty. This is one of the ones that I thought was so creative. This comes from a dear friend as well. I'm not going to share names just to make it easier for, just know that they are treasured. So this is really cool because this is vellum that she embossed, and then it's the cutest card. It's just the cutest card. And I know we've done it before, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I thought it was so adorable. So I will be copying this again. It was like kind of a good memory to come back to, and I'll be copying that style again. I just think it's adorable. I loved that card. Now this card is beautiful. So much work in all the die cuts to make it so pretty. I just loved it. And I think this was celebration paper. Which was such a good use of the celebration paper. I just think that's really pretty. Not 100% sure, you guys. I know some of the cards probably came from classes that you attend with Karen. I'm not 100% sure. Karen shows me her cards. Some I remember, some some I don't, but they're just always so very pretty. I just love that card. Oh, and this one is a stunner. I hope it can catch on film how gorgeous this one is. The amount of effort and time and energy and just thought that went into this card is so beautiful. The poinsettia, all the petals are just colored on the inside leaves, and there's several layers. And even though this was sent in the mail, it still is, I don't know if you can capture it on camera, but it still has dimension to it. Probably lots of dimensionals went underneath this, and it's so beautiful. And then the background is textured. Yeah, this was a stunner of a card, just an absolute stunner. Really beautiful and so thoughtfully made. So I loved and treasured that card. And then I love this one for a variety of reasons, but one, how cool is that to have a stamp that says from the town you're from? I just love it. And this is, I thought at first it was velvet, but it's not velvet. I'm not sure what the material is of the Christmas tree, but I love it, and I think it's a really, really cool card, and it inspires me to want to get a card that says Merry Christmas from Chattanooga. So I just thought that was a really cool idea. Really pretty card that one was. So those are all the horizontals, and then these are all the vertical cards that I received. This one, again, one of my favorites because, one, it's made with Designer Series paper that I love, so kind of just covering the wording because it's personal, but just so pretty. Such a way to make a lot of cards let the designer series paper do all the talking. So it's really very, very pretty. So I love that card. This came from a very dear friend. This was my very first Christmas card that I got this year. So I don't know exactly how she put it together, but I know it's handmade because it's stamped on the back. This might be like a pre-kit, but very, very pretty. Such a pretty card, and my first one that I received. And this one I loved. And I do believe in the magic of Christmas. I think Christmas is one of our best holidays that we have. So let me pull this up just here because I know that I'm kind of cutting the top off. So super pretty, really cool. And I love that stamp. I didn't get that stamp set, so I was so excited when I saw this card because I didn't get that stamp set. So it's very, very pretty. This card comes from a dear friend of mine that lives in northern Florida. I don't know how she made it. I don't know if this is stenciled or if this was a piece of a kit. I don't really remember, and I forgot to ask her when we talked over Christmas. So isn't it beautiful, though? If it's a stencil, I mean, well, my friend that makes these cards does amazing, amazing work. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was stencil, and it's beautiful. But however she made it, it's a very, very, very pretty card, and I loved it. I loved the colors. So, and this one so excited me because we made this. Yes, I did this as a demo. Remember, I did this as my thank you card, although my friend made this before I put my demo out. So she had seen the pattern before. This is one that came, if you guys remember, this comes from Karen Titus. So this is just such a great card, and it's such a great way to use up designer series paper. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And look at this little Santa. Oh, I hope you can see on this one, you guys, that she embellished the back with the palm fronds. No, what is that? It's not palm fronds. It's, oh my goodness. I can see on my computer, though, you can see it. You can see that it's embellished, and I mean embossed, so it's really very pretty. And I didn't have that snowman, so it's so cute, that snowman. That's just such a great card. I love the colors. I love the use of the colors of the green, so it's really, really pretty. Now this one is a handmade card from a very dear friend that I've known forever who uses a lot of products. So this is not a Stampin' Up! Card, but isn't it gorgeous? I mean, this literally looks like a piece of wood, and I'm sure it's just an embossing folder, but it literally looks like a piece of wood. It's so beautiful. Yeah, she did such a great job on that. So very, very grateful, and just so pretty that how that card got made. Look at this stunner. I mean, really, talk about effort and energy and commitment to a Christmas card. This is more than Hallmark worthy. All the parts and pieces that were cut out from die cuts, just beautiful. I love the two bigger die cuts that she used there. That's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous card. So it's really, really pretty. And I have to confess, you guys, I did not send anyone an acknowledgement when I received their card, because I knew I was going to hem and haw and just go over crazy when I showed them online. After tonight, I will send them. Hey, Angela, thanks for joining in. After tonight, I'll definitely go out there and send thank yous to the people that sent me cards, because they were the effort and the energy and the time commitment was just amazing. And as I said, it really blessed me each day to go to the mailbox and get a card. It was such a blessing. Okay, this card I am going to give a little bit of a special shout out to, because this one is from my sister Anne Marie, whom I do favor. I'm not supposed to have favorites online, but I do have favorites. But one of the things that I had said to Anne-Marie was, because I didn't recognize this, I said, Anne-Marie, I didn't know that Stampin' Up! Had a stamp that did that. And she actually freehand did that. She cut that out. And I was just so impressed. So I'm giving her an extra shout out, because I just think she did such a beautiful job. And yeah, it was just a really special card to receive for both Stephen and I. So we were very grateful and thankful for that. So big shout out to Anne-Marie. So thank you. This gorgeous baby, I don't remember where this gold comes from. I know I've seen it. I don't remember where it comes from. I think they came in sheets. I'm pretty sure that's how. Let me see what this is from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came in sheets, and she just took them apart and made that card. Isn't it beautiful, though? I mean, that is so stunning. Yeah, all that gold is just really, really beautiful. And that was one of my favorite designer series paper, was that sheet of paper. So that card is also very beautiful. And then my final card to share tonight is another one. Oh, who is this one from? Ah, yes. Again, I think that these pieces come from some gold sheets of embellishments that Stampin' Up! Had. I think that's where they come from. But isn't it beautiful? It's all shiny and pretty, and yeah, just really beautiful. So as you can see, you guys, I was very, very blessed to receive so many beautiful cards this holiday season, and it is truly for me what it's all about. I love sending out cards and I love receiving them, and because cards say to me so much about being thought of, and I hope that you guys know that when I send cards out, they're my little prayer hugs. They're my little paper hugs when I send them out, because I just think that a card really truly does change a whole person's day, and yeah, they brightened my whole day. Christmas is hard to be when you're away from your family, and I spent most of my Christmases away from my family because I've been here for so long. So the cards are just warm fuzzies for when I'm getting a little bit homesick, as I have a tendency to do through the Christmas season. So I want to say thank you to you guys for this whole year of watching my videos. I want to thank you for your support, your encouragement, your kind words. They really have just blessed me in ways that it's hard to articulate. I am so grateful for this journey that we've been on. I'm so grateful that Shelly and her sister thought of this company 35 years ago, and someone introduced me to it 23 years ago, and I've met some of the brightest and the best that Orlando and Maine and Massachusetts and Tennessee have to offer, and all you people that come and watch my videos that I don't even know where you're from, and you just find me online. It's amazing, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. So I hope that you guys are getting ready to have an incredible 2023. I hope together that we can be strong and be faithful and be hopeful. Let's not let the economist scare us away. We're going to be strong, and we're going to focus on making cards and sending cards, because around here we make it and we mail it, and in our own way we make the world a better place, and that's the important thing. That's what I think is the most important thing. So I love you guys. Merry Christmas again. Happy 2023. I think let me get my calendar. Where is my calendar? I think I have video tonight. I have a video. Yep, I have a video on the 2nd. Yes, we're good to go. I have another. I will do a video next Monday. That will be the Monday after New Year's, and then I won't be doing a video on the 9th, just so you guys can schedule accordingly. I'm going to be tied up and busy that night, so I'm not going to have time to fit in a video on top of everything else. So just some non-video related things, you guys. It's Monday Night Football. The season is winding down. Golf is starting up, so no worries on my part. I'm going to have a little bit of both in January and February, and my teams are doing terrible, so I don't have any hope for the playoffs, but that's okay. It was a fun season to watch. So thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. I have so much to be grateful for, so much to be thankful for. So hopefully that will come across. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I will see you guys next week, and when we start to celebrate the year of 2023. And thank you, Nancy. God bless you guys. Be safe on New Year's Eve, you guys. Be safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.